Hello, dear Aries. Welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you so much for being here. This is your yearly reading for 2021, looking at all aspects. Okay, so it's a general reading. Now, I will be, of course, taking extra cards as I'm extending these readings. For those of you that are interested, the link will be in the description box below, where I extend the reading for at least another 20 minutes. So what I'm doing, dear Aries, and I'm wishing you well for this year, what I'll be doing is looking at each month. In the near future, I will be doing the horoscope spread for those of you that are interested in which particular area, okay, what's going on. Okay, so thank you so much for your support, for your love. Just seeing what's going on for Aries in 2021, please, Spirit. What I'm doing is I will be setting out the first 6 months here and the second lot of 6 months here. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Wow, what a finish. What a finish, dear Aries. Let's look at the general energies. We've got the Ace of Swords for the year as a general card. Let's look at the Karma Dharma for the year. Okay, thank you, Spirit. We've got a lot of majors, a lot of major arcana, especially in the second part of 2021. Not to say that the first 3 months, as you can see here, they're all major arcana cards. So, okay, a very significant year for you, dear Aries. And this is, of course, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, if you're looking at love and money. If you're a divine feminine, of course. If you're a divine masculine, if you know your natal Mars, in which sign it is, then you can watch that sign as well. And, of course, for those of you who know your North Node, you can also watch that, because North Node is where our fate is heading. Okay, so let's see for Aries, please, the year. And we've got the Moon card. You've got the Moon card twice. And, of course, the Moon card can speak of fears, but it's also strong perception, strong intuition. Now, the Moon speaks of home. It does rule the 4th house of home and family, things to do with the past. The Moon is things that are hidden. It can be your subconscious, your dream state when you sleep. Okay, the Moon can also mean strong deception or illusion. Okay, and of course, some of you may have strong Pisces or Cancer in your chart, or you could be dealing with either another Piscean person or a Cancerian person. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful. Let's take some Lenormand. I'm going to take 3 Lenormand to see the general energy of the year. Of course, I will be taking extra cards in the extended. I will also take a Gaia Oracle, and I will read through that. Let's see, for Aries, please, Spirit, what is the message for Aries 2021? We have the home. Remember, I said that Cancer rules the home, yes, but it's also got to do with your heritage, the deep past as well. Anything to do with a mother, a motherly figure. We've got a house, we've got the well, and the well can speak of, because remember that the Moon is a lot of water. It's very emotional. And with a well here, it can speak of strong emotions, like a well of knowledge, strong intuition. Back in the days, they used to look into the well and used to have indications, or I suppose it was through perception, through their intuition, that they would receive clarity or images, okay? But as I see the well, it's for me, it stands for endless possibilities as well, but also a lot of depth where emotions are concerned. And we've got the snake, the serpent here, and the serpent does ring Scorpio for me, very much so, but the snake can also speak of poisons, but also medicines. So something around jealousy, something around wisdom as well, but also shedding the old and coming into the new, okay? And remember that the serpent can also speak of jealousy, could speak of another female, or anything to do with forbidden fruits. Okay. All right. Let's take a message from the Gaia Oracle. And I will read at the end of the video for Aries. Please, Spirit, Aries in 2021. Okay, thank you. And we have liberation, dear Aries. This is number 25, which does equal a 7. 7 can mean conflict, but it also is very spiritual. Breaking free from a negative attachment. That could be negative people, anything that was not working in your favor. Okay, some form of an attachment, could have been an obligation, could be a person, could be a relationship, could even be a job. Okay, so liberation is beautiful, and anything negative that you are shedding, which maybe kept you in, I don't know, in fear. Okay, something around a home, very much so, with a home here, or anything to do with, again, family, your emotional security, your sense of feeling safe and secure, whatever has not been working for you in those areas. Okay, and that could even be financial as well. You are shedding that and you're becoming the wiser. Remember the 7 again. 7s are also the divine. Okay, it's spiritual help. All right, let's look, dear Aries. So we've got the Chariot in January, which can mean movement. This could be a short distance trip. It is a victory card. It's also a card of needing to take charge of your life. Again, the Chariot is, it's the home. This could be moving to a new home. Okay, this could be a victorious card where you're overcoming obstacles and where you're sitting in the driver's seat. So it's up to you where you take that Chariot. Remember that the Chariot is taken by 2 sphinxes. They want to go left and right. This could also speak of having had an indecision about moving home, going to a different area, or taking charge of your life or whatever situation you are dealing with, right? Okay, in the month of February, we have the Hierophant, which is a very spiritual card. It is a 5, and 5s usually speak of an imbalance, right? It's their changes ahead. This could be you and I would say, because I'm not reading reversals, this is more like breaking a tradition. And that's exactly what it says here, breaking free from a negative attachment, which could also be, yes, a tradition. You could be also moving or flying the coop, moving away from home, from family here. Okay, if there have been any negativities, anything that was not on the up and up or clear for you, because remember the well holds a lot of water, and water can mean illusion. It can mean also deception, suspicion, even with the Moon card here. Okay, so the Hierophant is a card of keeping, keeping to what you believe, your beliefs, holding on to your beliefs, but even breaking traditions or breaking things to do with the past, any attachments around a contract, a family situation, maybe even if you've been working for a company, because the Hierophant can be that, that corporate ladder. You could be breaking out and doing something on your own. If we look at here in the position of April, so March, April, dear Aries, around your birthday, Seven of Cups can be things are up in the air. There is illusion or there's fog, but it also gives you many choices, right? And we've got the Three of Cups straight after that. So that means the choices that you're given will bring you to some form of a celebration in the month of May. We know around our solar return that usually the blessings come through. And if you look at your reading generally, it's beautiful. Most of the cards are amazing. The Moon card, a little bit in the month of March. So it could be something around, because this is pre-eclipse time, right? So the Moon can be, because it usually shows the eclipsed moon, you could be, and when we talk about eclipses, because even with the moon, that's when the sun and the moon are either, it's a new moon, it's a full moon connected to the North Node, which is a very fated time. Whatever is being eclipsed out of your life, and that could be having something eclipsed out of your life, something that was confusion or something that was causing you fear. And you know that the moon can also speak of intuition, strong intuition. So maybe you're following, even though you don't have the clarity, you may be following your intuition and trusting in that. Remember that the Hierophant is also very spiritual as well. So now the Hierophant can also mean a marriage, okay, where some of you are trying to overcome obstacles. I want to, for those of you that are in a commitment, because we've got the Justice card right here. Anyway, I'll come to that in a moment. So just looking at, April and May, there is a celebration, team effort here in May. And in June, we've got the Student, Page of Pentacles, which can be, this is usually a messenger, someone who's coming through with a message of security, stability, anything to do with your money. Remember that the Page of Pentacles is the student. So some of you may be furthering studies as well, something that could bring you more value. Okay, now July, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is also Sagittarius. This could mean travel. This is the Wheel of Fate, so it's a very fated time in July. Some of you may be traveling. You may be traveling, maybe even studying at a distant place from where you normally reside. Okay, remember that the Wheel of Fortune is some form of a completion that's happening for you, and it's a very important end because it is all about divine timing, right? The Wheel of Fortune. And yes, it does speak of travel or, going to visit people that are at a distance to you. So July, August. In August, you're feeling very successful in what you do, probably work-wise. This is a card of recognition, balance, popularity as well, but also successfully balancing out something in your life. And even if you've been hoping to close a cycle of the past, as the card says here, letting go of something negative from your life, because remember that the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. For some of you, that could mean something legal that you are dealing with. You could be coming through as the victor, the one that wins, the person that wins, right, over any negative attachments. Okay, so September, you have the card of Leo, and this is you feeling very confident, especially with the Six of Wands right next to it. confidence, but trying to hold yourself back on something. Why? Because, you know, the card of strength, it does ask that you keep doing what you've been doing and you've been recognized for. So this is you sort of drawing up that strength, that confidence, that knowing that you've got the ability. Now, if you've been dealing with a matter of distrust, because, as I said, I'm not reading reversals, the month after that, so October, we've got a Judgment card, which Judgment can speak of being judged harshly for no reason. I feel that it's more towards you, because, and this could even be you putting judgment on someone else, because remember that these two, you know, our higher self with the beast within us, or whoever represents this beast, this wild animal in this card, there needs to be trust, and where there is no trust, there's no working together. It's like teamwork. If there's no trust, there's no foundation. Okay, and this also speaks of, you know, holding yourself back, being patient. Okay, being patient in a situation. So in the month of October, you have the Judgment card, which is help from spirit. Whatever you thought was not working or there was no chance for it to resurrect, here is divine help. Okay, Archangel Michael is saying that it's time to resurrect. It's an awakening. You're being called to stand tall and do what is necessary, what is there for you, and what I mean by that, because we've got Justice, the Justice card after that, so we've got Scorpio, Libra. Both these energies do speak of relationships. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic, of course. It's how you work with others. But what I see is whatever has not, whatever you thought was dead and gone, and there was no chance of life being put into something that did not work out, here is the spiritual help, and this is a second chance, okay, at whatever you thought was gone, okay. And the Justice card brings in the balance, and this is like a door that is opening up for you. So a legal justice, this is finding your justice, this is you sort of getting your karmic justice, so getting what you've been working for, dear Aries, what you've worked really hard on. I could see this is where Spirit actually brings to you what you've been hoping for. Finishing up with that Ten of Pentacles, which Ten of Pentacles can mean a long-term connection, a marriage. It can speak of a family, but it does speak of abundance. Now, this could also speak of a divorce settlement, everyone. So for some of you, because we've got Jupiter here, and Jupiter is all about justice, right? Justice, truth, and fairness. Because that's what, I mean, Sagittarius, remember, it's all about philosophy. So you've become the elder and the wiser through your experiences here. But what I see is that you receive a lot of, I don't know, accolades. This could be also monies that may have been owed to you, right? Now, whoever you're dealing with, if there's a legality here, looks like you're, again, the first sign of victory is here. And you know that the Six of Wands can also speak of ego as well. If you're dealing with a Leo, for those of you that are dealing with a difficult Leo, there may be ego here where you need to take it through litigation, right? Whatever this matter is for you. But I also see that, yes, you walk through that doorway, the portal opens for you, and what's on the other side is a lot of abundance, stability, financial security. This is also, you know, being part of a large group and feeling safe and secure. I truly feel that you grow the elder, the wiser. This is a card of wisdom, don't forget. Okay, so especially with the general energy being the Ace of Swords, that does speak of severing ties. It is a card of victory. Let's not forget. Okay, so what we have here, the signs, we've got Cancer, Taurus, Pisces. Pisces is quite strong. We've got Sagittarius, Leo, Libra, and we do have some earth. Well, the earth energy here is mainly Taurus. So let's see if there is anything concerning a love situation. Let's see what's going on with the Mystic Moon Oracles. So I do see that obviously the month of October is like your life, you're having a restart in your life. Okay, it's walking through destiny's door here. Also, as I said, the month of May seems very positive. This is you getting together with friends, with family. Okay, so, okay, let's see for Aries, please, Spirit. What's going on for Aries? We have admired. So we've got a card where you are admired by others here. So some of you could be in the arts. This is someone who loves to dance. We've got a ballerina. She's got butterflies all around her, so it can speak of that transformation that you're going through. It's as though you're tiptoeing and you're sort of dancing to the beat of your own drum. And there's such this, look at the similarities here with the ballerina and the card of liberation. We have received, and this is like fate, having received your fate. And you know, the received card also says to me that something's been accepted, you've put a stop to something, and obviously something very fated has happened here. So someone's received their karma. And we've got the card of solitude. So the card of solitude, usually the card of solitude speaks of taking those moments out where there is necessity for quiet. Okay. Now, I don't know who you are, if you're a divine feminine or a divine masculine. It looks like the divine feminine here is taking a little bit of time out, trying to, well, I feel that it's more of a meditative state here. And this could be the, for those of you that are coming out of a marriage or a commitment, could also have been a long-term relationship because of the Justice card and obviously the Judgment card here. This could also say that there's a new doorway opening for you, and what you don't see is that in December, because as you can see here with the serpent is all about transformation, but it doesn't show us what comes after that. Okay, so there could be some moments in the year that you'll be spending a bit of time on your own. I do feel that it's a very fated year as well. And remember that we do have also the Hierophant here, which is very spiritual. Strong energies, especially in, well, in the first quarter, the first 3 months, but also in the second part of the year. Fated cards, major arcana cards, means that we don't have a lot of how do we say it, a lot of free will. It's more so going towards, you know, what is necessary, being pushed towards our destiny. Okay, so let's take one card on the, let's take one card from the Black Moon astrology cards and see what other energies you're working with in 2021. We have Yod and Destiny, exactly what I've been saying. So there, this is a Yod is God's God pointing, you know, pointing to a certain area, which naturally means that God is showing you where you are heading towards, and it's a very destined point. Now, it can be a little bit of pressure. A Yod is not easy, but obviously you're being shown the way, right? So let's see what the Gaia Oracle says for number 25. Let's put these right here for the card of liberation. Oh, opened right on that. So breaking free from a negative attachment. Whether you realize it or not, you have become too emotionally attached or dependent on someone or something. Or you have allowed or inadvertently caused someone to get too emotionally attached to you. What at first seemed like a healthy friendship or interest now seems to be taking over your life or is creating too much codependence. A situation that initially seemed like a positive has now revealed its negative side. This is in effect like a form of addiction. You are advised to examine this issue and then create some space between you. For your sake and the sake of others, you must do whatever it takes to break free from this negative emotional attachment. Initially, this may cause some resentment and even a sense of panic, but the end result will be worth it. When you manage to emotionally detach yourself from this issue, you will have learned a valuable lesson, and this will serve you well in the future. So that's probably why you have the Solitude card, because whatever this attachment is, and this is not necessarily your energy, it could be someone else that, you know, the hand of fate has put a stop and put a barrier between you and whatever this unhealthy attachment is. So it could be a thing, it could be a person, could be anything like that, right? That's so interesting. So liberation, whatever has been holding you back, looks like the finger of God is pointing, is showing you the way. And I love to see, because you've got support from people here, you've got support from family, whatever this negative attachment is, someone is receiving their justice and their judgment day. And I don't think that it's you, dear Aries. I think it's someone or something in your life. Okay, but I do see that friendships are looking really good here. You do have family around you, even though you are dealing with something that's hidden, something that needs to be eclipsed out of your life. So it looks like the month of March, that's when you should look out. And I could even be, I suppose, it could be a Piscean person, or this could be, I suppose, things happening behind your back, because if we look at Pisces in the Zodiac, well, it's behind you, right? So just take care, look after yourself. I will be, as I said, extending this reading. So if you are interested, please join me there. I will be taking more cards to see what's going on in each year. And as I said, I will also be doing a horoscope spread for the year, for those of you that are interested. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining me here, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Sending you much love and much light. Talk to you soon. For those of you that are joining me on the extended, I will see you on the other side.